Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. We all face challenges in life, but we also possess the power to overcome them. The key to transforming your life is simpler than most of us believe. It's not about external circumstances or waiting for the perfect moment. It starts with you. It starts with focusing on yourself, shifting your energy, and ultimately transforming your life. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly focused on yourself? I'm not talking about selfishness, but rather the deep inner work of developing yourself. Most of us are so caught up in the daily grind, constantly reacting to the world around us. But real success, real fulfillment starts within. It starts by being deliberate with how you spend your time, how you think, and how you direct your energy. Shifting your energy is the first step. We all have energy, positive and negative, and the way we channel that energy will determine the direction of our lives. If you're focused on negativity, doubt, or fear, that energy will only bring more of the same into your life. But when you shift that energy toward growth, gratitude, and action, you start to transform not just your mindset, but your reality. When you invest in yourself, you invest in your future. You decide what thoughts you will entertain, what actions you will take, and what habits you will form. Your energy becomes aligned with your vision, and you begin to take control of your life in a way that brings real, lasting change. Remember this, your energy is the currency of your future. The choices you make today will either compound into a life of success and fulfillment or a life of regret. So focus on yourself, shift your energy, and watch how your life transforms. The starting point of transformation is realizing that your life is a result of your choices. Take full ownership of where you are and where you're going. It's up to you. What you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, you'll get more problems. If you focus on solutions, you'll get more solutions. Direct your energy toward what you want, not what you don't want. Your thoughts and feelings are the foundation of everything. Be mindful of what you let into your mind because your thoughts shape your reality. Feed your mind with positive, uplifting information. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens because of you. Stop reacting to circumstances and start creating the life you want by consciously shifting your energy toward your goals and vision. Small daily habits compound over time. The way you spend your days is the way you spend your life. Commit to actions that will move you toward your goals every single day. You are capable of far more than you think. Don't let self-doubt hold you back. When you believe in your own potential, you'll begin to take actions that reflect that belief. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping who you become. Surround yourself with people who elevate you, inspire you, and challenge you to be your best self. Focus is your greatest asset. The world is filled with distractions, but those who focus on their goals with laser-like precision are the ones who create extraordinary results. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you focus on abundance, the more abundance will flow into your life. Shift your energy away from lack and start focusing on the opportunities around you. Life transformation is a process that begins with transforming your habits. Whether it's your morning routine, your attitude, or the way you approach challenges, when you change your habits, you change your life. The first step toward any meaningful change in your life is accepting full responsibility for where you are right now. It's easy to point fingers at circumstances, other people, or even the world around you, but the truth is that your life is a reflection of the choices you've made up until this point. No one is coming to rescue you, and no one is going to hand you the keys to success. If you want to change your life, it starts with taking responsibility for every part of it. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for things that didn't go as planned or punishing yourself for past mistakes. It simply means acknowledging that you are the one who has the power to decide how you move forward. No one else can live your life for you, and no one else can make the decisions you need to make to create the future you want. The moment you take full responsibility for your life is the moment you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start becoming the architect of your destiny. Most people live their lives as if they are waiting for some perfect moment when everything falls into place, when the stars align, or when external circumstances finally get better. But the reality is, life is not going to slow down or suddenly become easier. The perfect moment will never come. You have to take action right now, no matter what your current situation looks like. It's in your hands. When you take responsibility, you begin to see that everything in your life, good or bad, can be traced back to the choices you've made. That's incredibly empowering because it means you have the power to make different choices moving forward. You are not bound by past decisions, and you are not a product of your environment. You are the result of your decisions, And if you don't like where you are, you have the ability to change it. Taking responsibility for your life means taking control of your time, your energy, and your actions. It's about deciding how you're going to spend your days, what you're going to focus on, and what habits you're going to cultivate. It's about being disciplined enough to create the life you desire, no matter how difficult the journey may be. You must ask yourself, what do I need to do differently? What choices can I make right now that will lead me to the life I envision? The moment you start taking responsibility for everything, your successes, your failures, your happiness, your frustration, is the moment you empower yourself to create change. Success doesn't just happen by chance, and it's certainly not the result of waiting for things to get easier. It comes from taking ownership of where you are, accepting the responsibility to move forward, and doing the work no matter how challenging or uncomfortable it may be. Life will never be perfect, but when you take responsibility, you unlock the power to make it extraordinary. Whatever you focus on expands. This is a universal truth that governs everything in your life. It's not just some philosophical idea, it's the way the world works. If you constantly focus on problems, difficulties, and obstacles, those are the very things that will grow in your life. But if you shift your attention to opportunities, solutions, and progress, you will start to see those things multiply instead. The energy that flows into your life is determined by where you place your attention. Your thoughts, your actions, and your energy are all connected to what you choose to focus on. If you're always thinking about what you lack, what you don't have, or what's going wrong, you're sending energy in the wrong direction. You are reinforcing the very things you don't want. This doesn't mean that challenges don't exist, but it means that when you shift your attention to what you can control and what is possible, you immediately shift your energy toward growth. In life, we are constantly bombarded with distractions. It's easy to get caught up in negativity, in news cycles, in other people's drama, but those things don't serve your purpose. They take you off course. You cannot allow external factors to determine where your attention goes. You have to take control and decide where you want to direct your energy. When you focus on growth, learning, and positive action, that's where your energy flows, and that's where results are born. Think about the times in your life when you were focused and driven, when you were working toward a specific goal, when you gave your full attention to something you were passionate about. Notice how things started to happen when you put your energy into it. The opportunities seemed to open up, the challenges seemed more manageable, and your actions brought results. This is because your attention was laser focused, and energy follows focus. The same principle applies to your relationships, your career, your health, and your finances. If you want to see improvement, focus on what you can do to make those areas better. Don't spend your time and energy complaining or blaming the circumstances. Instead, focus on the things you can control, the small daily actions that will move you in the right direction. Every single action, no matter how small, compounds over time when your attention is aligned with your goals. Remember, focus is your greatest asset. The more you concentrate on what you want, the more energy you direct toward those goals, the more success you'll experience. It's like a beam of light that when focused can cut through steel, but when unfocused, it simply dissipates into nothingness. So decide where you want to put your energy and your focus. If you want a life full of abundance, health, success, and happiness, then make sure your attention is in alignment with those things. Energy flows where attention goes, and when you direct that attention wisely, your life will begin to transform in ways you never imagined. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, and it's crucial that you protect it like a precious asset. The thoughts you entertain, the ideas you nurture, and the emotions you allow to take hold of you will shape your life in ways you can't fully comprehend. The reality is, everything that happens in your outer world begins in your inner world. Your mindset and emotional state are the lenses through which you view everything around you, and they dictate how you respond to life's challenges, successes, and setbacks. If you allow negative thoughts, doubts, and fears to occupy your mind, those are the things that will shape your actions. The moment you start entertaining thoughts of inadequacy, you begin to act in ways that reflect that belief. If you focus on your weaknesses. On the other hand, when you guard your mind from negativity and fill it with thoughts of possibility, hope, and action, you begin to transform your thinking and your reality. But it's not just about protecting your mind from negative thoughts. It's also about choosing what you allow to influence you. We live in a world filled with distractions, social media, news, the opinions of others. Every day you're exposed to countless messages, many of which are designed to cause fear, doubt, or anger. If you're not careful, these influences can begin to seep into your mind and dictate how you feel and act. That's why it's essential to guard your mind like a fortress. Be intentional about what you consume, what you listen to, and who you associate with. Your mind needs to be treated with the utmost care because everything flows from it. Equally important is guarding your emotions. Emotions are powerful, but they can be fleeting and unreliable. If you let your emotions dictate your actions, you're setting yourself up for a life of inconsistency. Some days you'll feel on top of the world, ready to conquer everything in your path. Other days you'll feel overwhelmed or discouraged, but your success in life is determined not by how you feel in the moment, but by how you choose to act regardless of your emotions. Guarding your mind and emotions means being disciplined enough to recognize when negative thoughts or emotions start to take hold, and having the strength to replace them with more constructive, positive ones. It means practicing emotional resilience, learning not to let your feelings control you, and realizing that your thoughts and emotions are simply tools. They can either help you build the life you want or hinder you from achieving it. When you guard your mind and emotions, you take control of your life. You stop letting external circumstances dictate how you feel and think. You begin to create a mindset of empowerment, where your thoughts are in alignment with your goals and your emotions work in tandem with your actions. When you practice this discipline consistently, it becomes easier to remain focused, driven, and motivated no matter what life throws at you. Remember, the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thinking and emotional responses. If you want to succeed, if you want to lead a life of fulfillment and purpose, you must guard your mind and emotions fiercely. Protect your inner world, and your outer world will follow. Most people live their lives in a constant state of reaction. They react to circumstances, react to other people's opinions, react to situations that arise, and sometimes even react to their own emotions. It's a default mode where life happens to you instead of because of you. But the moment you decide to shift from reaction to creation, you take control of your life in a way that completely transforms your future. When you're reacting to life, you're letting external factors dictate your feelings, your thoughts, and your actions. You're constantly responding to the world around you, letting it shape your day, your mood, and your success. But this is a dangerous game. You cannot control everything that happens in your life, but you can always control how you respond to it. The difference between a life lived in reaction and one lived in creation is a matter of taking responsibility for your actions and thoughts. Shifting from reaction to creation means moving away from being a victim of circumstances and embracing your role as the creator of your own reality. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening because of you. Every day you have the power to decide how you will respond to the events that unfold. You can choose to let setbacks defeat you, or you can choose to learn, grow, and use them as stepping stones to your next success. This shift is about taking ownership of your reactions and transforming them into purposeful, positive actions. It's about creating the life you want by taking intentional steps toward your goals. Instead of letting the challenges of the day throw you off course, you stay focused on the bigger picture and create the actions needed to keep moving forward. Every situation, no matter how difficult, is an opportunity for creation. When life throws you a challenge, you don't simply react with frustration or despair. You respond by creating a plan, adjusting your approach, and moving forward with resilience and determination. The people who live in creation are not waiting for things to get better or for the perfect opportunity to come. They know that success is built on consistent action, not reaction. Instead of letting fear, doubt, or frustration drive their actions, they create a mindset of growth, opportunity, and problem solving. They take control of their lives by responding in ways that are aligned with their goals, not their circumstances. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos of life and allow external events to dictate your mood and actions. But when you make the decision to shift from reaction to creation, you take a powerful step toward a more deliberate, purposeful life. You stop letting life control you, and instead you become the author of your own story. You begin to choose how you want to respond, and in doing so, you shape the direction of your life. This shift requires discipline and intention. It's not enough to simply react to the situation in front of you. You must step back, take a breath, and decide what the best course of action is in that moment. You must be proactive in how you approach challenges and take ownership of the decisions that move you forward. The people who succeed are not the ones who react to everything around them. They are the ones who create their own path. They understand that success doesn't come from merely surviving the circumstances, but from actively creating a life filled with purpose, direction, and fulfillment. When you shift from reaction to creation, you unlock your true potential and begin to build the life you were always meant to live. Success is not built overnight. It's not the result of one big decision or a single moment of brilliance. It is built day by day, hour by hour, through the small, consistent actions you take. The key to long-term achievement lies in cultivating daily discipline. This is the secret that separates those who reach their goals from those who fall short. Discipline is the foundation of progress. It's about doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. It's about showing up every day, no matter the circumstances, and doing the work. The problem most people face is that they rely too heavily on motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. Some days you'll feel energized and ready to conquer the world, and other days you won't feel like doing anything at all. But discipline is different. Discipline doesn't rely on how you feel. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when your emotions don't match your actions. The greatest achievers in life didn't get there by waiting for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. They got there by committing to the grind, by showing up consistently, and by developing the habits that would carry them through even when times were tough. Discipline is what keeps you on track when the road gets rough. It's the ability to push through resistance and keep moving forward, even when the world feels like it's pushing you back. Daily discipline isn't just about work. It's about managing your time, your energy, and your focus. It's about making the right decisions in every moment. It's about setting your intentions at the beginning of each day and making sure your actions align with your goals. This means creating a routine that supports your success. A morning ritual that sets the tone for the day, time blocks that allow you to focus, and actions that move you forward on your long-term vision. Most people vastly underestimate the power of daily discipline. They think the big results come from one dramatic breakthrough. But the reality is that success is the sum of all the small, disciplined actions you take over time. Every decision you make, every habit you form, every task you complete adds up. Even on the days when you don't feel like it, every small step forward counts. Over time, these small steps accumulate into something great. The best part about cultivating daily discipline is that it snowballs. At first, it might seem difficult or tedious. You may struggle to maintain consistency. But as you continue to practice it, it becomes easier. The discipline you build today creates momentum for tomorrow. Soon, the actions that once required willpower will become habits, and those habits will lead to automatic progress. Every day is an opportunity to show up for your future. The little things you do, the decisions you make, and the work you put in, these are the building blocks of your success. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Cultivate the discipline to do what needs to be done, and over time, you'll look back and realize that your success wasn't the result of any single grand effort. It was the result of your daily commitment to staying on course, no matter what. One of the most powerful forces you can harness in life is belief. And it all starts with believing in your own potential. Too many people limit themselves based on what they think they can do or what they've done in the past. They let their past failures, their insecurities, or the opinions of others define what they are capable of. But the truth is, your potential is limitless. It's not confined by your current circumstances or past mistakes. It's determined by your willingness to believe that you are capable of more and to take the necessary steps to achieve it. Believing in your potential means embracing the idea that you can grow, evolve, and accomplish things beyond what you ever imagined. It means understanding that where you are today is just a starting point. It doesn't matter how old you are, where you come from, or what challenges you've faced in the past. What matters is where you decide to go from here. The most successful people didn't get to where they are because of some innate gift. They got there because they believed in their ability to change, to learn, and to rise to the occasion when the time came. The moment you start to believe in your potential is the moment you begin to unlock doors that were once closed to you. When you truly believe that you are capable of achieving something great, you start to take actions that align with that belief. Your mindset shifts. You no longer see obstacles as roadblocks. You see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Challenges no longer intimidate you because you know you have the strength, the intelligence, and the resilience to overcome them. But belief isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about confidence in your ability to take action, to put in the work, and to learn from your mistakes. It's about committing to the process of growth even when the results aren't immediate. Believing in your potential means trusting in your ability to figure things out, to adapt, and to improve. Every successful person will tell you the same thing. They didn't have all the answers from the start, but they believed in their ability to figure things out along the way. The biggest challenge most people face is overcoming self-doubt, the inner critic that tells them they're not good enough, that they don't have the skills or knowledge, or that they don't deserve success. But self-doubt is nothing more than a lie you tell yourself. Every time you believe the lie, you give it power. The truth is, you are more capable than you think. And the first step toward achieving anything is choosing to believe in your own potential. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect others to believe in you? Confidence in your abilities starts within. When you believe in your potential, you stop seeing failure as something to fear. Instead, you begin to see it as part of the process of growth. Every mistake, every setback, every challenge is just another lesson that brings you closer to success. It's all part of the journey, and it's all necessary for your growth. The key is to keep going, even when things are tough. And the reason you can keep going is because you believe that you are capable of more than you've already accomplished. Belief in your potential also means having the courage to step outside of your comfort zone. You can't reach new heights if you're too afraid to take risks. Growth happens when you push yourself beyond what feels easy, when you stretch yourself beyond your current abilities, and when you dare to aim higher than you've aimed before. Believing in your potential means trusting that you have what it takes to succeed, even if you don't have all the answers right now. So the next time you face a challenge or a setback, remember this: you are capable of far more than you know. Your potential is unlimited, but it will remain untapped unless you believe in it and take the necessary steps to unlock it. The belief you have in yourself will determine the limits of your success. You have everything inside you to create the life you want, if you believe in your potential and trust the process. Don't let fear, doubt, or the opinions of others hold you back. Your future is yours to create, and it all starts with believing that you are capable of achieving it. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on the direction of your life. You've heard it said before, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, but this isn't just a catchy phrase. It's a truth that shapes the very essence of your success, happiness, and personal growth. Your environment, both physical and social, has the power to elevate you or drag you down, and it all begins with the energy of the people you choose to spend your time with. Energy is contagious. Every person you interact with brings a certain energy into your life. If you are constantly surrounded by people who are negative, unmotivated, or toxic, their energy will start to influence your own. They will drain you, hold you back, and create an environment that makes growth difficult. But when you surround yourself with individuals who are positive, focused, and driven, their energy will lift you up. They will inspire you, challenge you, and push you to become the best version of yourself. Think about the people you interact with daily. Are they the kind of people who inspire you to be better, to think bigger, and to act with purpose? Or do they fill your mind with doubt, negativity, and small thinking? The truth is, you cannot grow beyond the level of your environment. If you want to rise higher, you need to surround yourself with people who are on the same path, who share similar goals, and who can support you on your journey. It's not enough to simply be around people. It's about being around the right people. The right people are those who encourage your growth, who believe in your potential, and who hold you accountable for your actions. They help you see beyond your limitations and remind you that there are no boundaries to what you can achieve. These are the people who will inspire you to take action, not make excuses. They will challenge you when you need it, but they will also lift you up when you feel down. On the flip side, if you're constantly surrounded by people who are pessimistic, lazy, or content with mediocrity, their energy will start to seep into your life. You may begin to settle for less, to accept failure as a given, and to stop believing in your own potential. Negative people drain your energy, make you question your worth, and slow you down on your path to success. The key is to be intentional about who you allow into your circle. Seek out people who inspire you, who push you to be better, and who are committed to their own personal growth. These are the people who will elevate your energy and keep you focused on your goals. They will celebrate your successes with you, encourage you through your setbacks, and remind you of your greatness when you forget. But this also means that you need to make tough decisions about the people you allow to stay in your life. Sometimes you must distance yourself from individuals who no longer serve your purpose, who bring negativity into your life, or who prevent you from moving forward. It's not about abandoning anyone, but about recognizing that you can't continue to grow if you're being held back by people who aren't aligned with your aspirations. The right energy can make all the difference. When you surround yourself with people who are focused, driven, and positive, you start to adopt those same qualities. Their habits become your habits. Their mindset becomes your mindset, and their success becomes the inspiration that drives you to achieve your own. Remember, your environment is your responsibility. You are in control of who you spend time with, who you let into your life, and who you allow to influence you. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with individuals who have the right energy, the kind of energy that aligns with your vision, supports your dreams, and drives you toward greatness. When you do this, you will find that your own energy rises, your goals become clearer, and your path to success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. We're constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, and endless streams of information. With so much pulling at our attention, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. But the ability to focus is one of the greatest skills you can develop. Mastering your focus is the difference between achieving your goals and letting life pass you by without making real progress. Focus is like a spotlight. Where you shine that light determines what gets your attention. The question is, what are you focusing on? Most people focus on whatever happens to be in front of them, the loudest thing, the most immediate task, or whatever someone else is telling them to do. But the most successful people don't just react to life's distractions. They decide where to place their attention, and they do it with intention and discipline. They know that their focus must be guided by their vision, not by the noise of the world around them. Mastering your focus means choosing where to direct your energy and attention and doing it consistently. It means saying no to distractions and saying yes to the things that will move you closer to your goals. The ability to stay focused on what truly matters is what separates those who are successful from those who are simply drifting. It's not about being busy, it's about being effective. You can be busy all day jumping from one task to the next, but if you're not focused on the right things, you're not moving forward. The key to mastering focus is creating a clear vision of where you want to go. When you know where you're headed, it becomes much easier to filter out distractions. If you don't know your destination, you'll find yourself wandering aimlessly, reacting to whatever comes your way. But when your vision is clear, every decision, every action, and every moment of focus can be aligned with that vision. It's also about being present. Too often, people are either living in the past, regretting what they didn't do, or in the future, stressing about what might happen. But the present moment is where all the power lies. When you can truly focus on the task at hand without worrying about what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow, you give yourself the best chance for success. Mastering your focus means being fully engaged in the moment, giving your best to whatever you're working on right now, and refusing to let outside thoughts or distractions steal your attention. Another critical part of mastering focus is eliminating the unnecessary. Every day we make decisions about where to invest our time and energy. But many of these decisions are influenced by distractions, habits, and routines that don't serve our goals. To master your focus, you have to make tough decisions about what to cut out. If you want to succeed, you can't afford to spend time on things that don't move you toward your goals. You must learn to identify the things that waste your time, the activities that drain your energy, and the habits that keep you stuck. Once you eliminate those distractions, you free up space for the things that truly matter. It's also important to recognize that focus requires discipline. It's easy to get distracted by the next shiny object, to chase after every new idea that comes your way. But success comes from consistently staying focused on the things that matter most. Discipline is what keeps you on track when temptation arises or when you feel the urge to procrastinate. It's about doing the work even when it's difficult, even when it's not exciting, and even when other things are calling your attention. Discipline is the bridge between your vision and your success. Remember, focus is not just about getting things done, it's about getting the right things done. When you master your focus, you stop wasting time on things that don't contribute to your long-term success. You channel all of your energy into the tasks that will move you closer to your goals. With this level of concentration, you begin to work smarter, not harder, and you see results that others can only dream of. Mastering your focus also requires self-awareness. You need to recognize when your mind is wandering, when you're slipping into distraction, and when you're not giving your best. It's easy to get off track, but the key is to catch yourself early and refocus. It's about developing the awareness to understand where your energy is going and making sure it's aligned with your priorities. Ultimately, mastering focus is about training your mind to stay on course and keeping your attention on the things that truly matter. It's about being intentional with your time, being disciplined with your actions, and being unwavering in your commitment to your goals. When you master your focus, you master your future. Your life becomes a reflection of your ability to direct your attention toward what's important and to take consistent action toward your dreams. Focus is the key that unlocks the door to success, so take control of your attention and watch your life transform.